But let's look at it. It's been a week since the police officer was shot. Shot dead in one instance on duty at Lapaz in daylight robbery. And today, the police service is celebrating the young man, and Maxwell Agbagba is there for us, and we're linking up with him. Good morning to you, Maxwell. Is the IGP also there or going to be there?
Well, Roland, we pick indications that the Inspector General of Police is going to be here sometime around 10 o'clock a.m. In fact, we have a lot of seats here at the Tessan police station. We have some family members already dancing to some sorrowful songs. Dancing to some sorrowful songs here on the precincts of the Tessan police station. In fact, when they started singing, the mother actually could not control her tears. The wife, who's also here, also could not control her tears. A lot of the family members here are unable to control their emotions at this point. We understand also that there are other dignitaries who will be coming here to observe or celebrate the 1 week of the passing of the police constable, Constable Daniel Owusu we are talking about. He was 35 years. And we have the mother, Faustina Kisua, who has actually agreed to talk to us. Let us get closer to her and then talk to her, find out from her what kind of son that Daniel Owusu was to her. She's been crying all morning. Mommy, what to say? What you have to say?
Yeah.
Okay. Mommy,
okay.
Constable Daniel Owusu.
Thank you.
Katre, na Daniel, not what to say, not to say.
Why the baby? What? As what's on FM? What boy now? What Johnson? Oh, I'm a Brazilian. Will be if you about 10 baby.
Just hearing the mother, she's saying that the late Daniel Owusu was a man of humility. He was very, very humble, very respectful also, irrespective of who you are. He will give you, the needed, he would accord you the needed respect. Now what you are doing, Asam no, what's it say?
Me wa fie. Ebe we adonko. Ana me ka chire be ka cha me say, me ma me. Yes ya bo chicha tuyo. E fe de chicha e wo ko. Ebe ya bo chicha tuyo. Ana me Ada me na wo kai. Eti de ni wan say kwafo di su. E free ne bra ba ku fie wa soro ho. Eba. Say. This is why. Yes, chicha ni abo ni tuyo no. And what? I me ya the shame kuma. It was a go America.
She's just narrating to us exactly how she got information. She said she was at home around 1 o'clock p.m. Then she got the information. Some people brought the information to her actually when she was at home. She was told that teacher is dead, and that's how they affectionately refer to the late Constable Daniel Owusu. It was not the point that she got information that her son actually is dead. She's been talking about how emotional, how distressful it was, getting that information, and how worried she was at that point when she was informed that her son has actually passed on. Ebusuafo yesi mu kasa se aban mbu amoni ade ye pese utire mu pa de mai
ya me kan say ye ja me kan say me ba no wono kwa ne me ba o ya ba adwuma me no bia me de me pra ma ho ade nyina boa me ba no ade ne wura adwuma se se wo bia no abofa no so ne ma susa Wokuta kwarensia obienu wa wakọ odu classes kra ete mesra banse se wo na aban wo moa me wo fana ho ade de bibia moa me da mofra no wo hwe wo ma me anya sa wo boafo ni ba bia nyankopon kuto ene me boafo ete mesra banse wo moa me
Well, when we came earlier, I had some interactions with her, and in fact, she mentioned to me that the late Constable Daniel Usu left behind 6 children. So in that interaction that we had earlier, she was telling me that they'll be needing government support. So I just asked her to throw more light on what she was talking about, and in fact, she just reiterated the point that Constable Daniel Usu left behind 6 children, and as you rightly heard her say, they all are yet to get to stage 6, or let me say class 6. So at this point, she says all they are pleading and calling for is government support to be able to take care of these 6 children that Constable Daniel Usu left behind. This is here, Ebusiafono. She said, Ben, you say, "Mood, dear, oh, family, she's a waste, sir, or more money, which is an hour, sir." She said, Ben, oh, yeah, would have been Jack, the quine crowd.
Yes, I say, a yearly be piano, the Passia Yenny will come here. If it's a bina sumano, and of course, yes, I can see a woman. Let the enemy say, I'm running just a bus man of what she can see water. I bind a young bibia. It is a Sunday, I was a first say. Why are fast Wuyan? A Juma or Paya, dog done in Maya. A papa no draw 190 and or the go would say wound. And it is a bind. Any I jeep in penny for say, a yeno, or Munya Yano, hey, said the Yano, Bacono, Yayano, Sunny anyway. And so I brought a son of Yayani Pepper. It's a bamram, one my boy. Let be Biancolana Yajam Hono, or no, Yacolas was Yanka, and Yaka Gunis saw, it's a slabby, say a Yabre Payadia Baco. I was seen on one the police in your womb. I'll be between Yacoba. Not so Yanisa, the Atia said, or what Abba, one maybe, it's a slab and said, and to say, Dahoma. Civilian piano on your Simon. Yeah, dear.
But your friend say,
you're from your fear grace.
We are in the day. We are
me and the mammy.
Okay, so you just heard from another relative. She just mentioned the name. But all we're talking about is government support. And she just came to also reiterate that point. She's saying that they want the late Constable Daniel Usu to be buried here in Accra. And she's been drawing comparisons between his death and then the death of Major Maxwell Mahama. In fact, she's saying that Constable Daniel Usu died in the line of duty. And they want a government to come and then support the family because he was working for the government when he unfortunately met his untimely death. So all you're pleading for at this point is government support. In fact, she has also been talking about how charitable Constable Daniel Usu was and how, in fact, he even extended some help to some orphans, even though he had 6 children and was supposed to take care of all of them. So that's her relative. If you are also making those claims. Now, on my right-hand side right now is the police band treating some of the family here with some sorrowful music. A lot of them are unable to control their emotions after each song is actually raised. We have the permission to actually talk to the widow. If you can see her right now, she's the one seated in the middle. We are told that she's supposed to keep her hand in her cloth. And it's culturally, she's not supposed to greet anybody. She's not supposed to hold any object. That's why her hands are actually in her cloth. Let's have some short interaction with her. Difficult as it may be, we want to get something from her. Mommy Pacha Frost.
Pacha Femi Wahima, Margaret Wahima.
Asemino, I was saying, my 2 Ghana men, you know, Mr. Bisa said, what's he saying?
Asemo idea. Emuaya. Na minimi kunu ana ya adwuma baako. Ono na de meto moto zuko adwuma. Obosi mi adwuma mu. Ana oba na adwuma. Ana megaja madam me ba wuchao me ba fie. Ana o say if you are dream na me abesiu ana me dem esre me ni mo hwe mpanimfoɔ nyinaa atwa ahyia depo hɔ emu ɔyɛ wate mete ane sɛ me kuru na obi abɔ ne tuo ama na wuo adɔmfoɔ aban anuanom ba mo kyɛw mogya m'ani nhwɛ me wate na mayɛ mɔbɔ ɛnkwala nsia mene obi a mene ne mfua adɔmfoɔ aban momoa me wate na masamu de emu ayɛ o mewu da menya mewu da menka adɔmfoɔ mesrɛ mo wate metwa m'ani a metwa bɔnku mu a na m'ani da so na afiri me nsa yi mene obi a abusuafoɔ aban ɔdaroma umimɔbɔ wate mene obi a aban mesrɛ wada ɔdaroma aban mede nyame de pa wo kyɛ umimɔbɔ wate ɛnkwala nsia mene obi a ɔbɛhwɛ meɛ mesugu mu so sɛ Awurade nka mo akoma na mohu me mmɔbɔ na mommoa me na nyame bɛhyira mo mene obi a na meda no na ɛkɔ yi mesrɛ mo ada meda mo ase.
Well, it's a sad. I mean, it's a sad situation here. We just had my wife, in fact, basically also raising the points that the mother of the late Constable Daniel Usu raised, and then another relative also raised that point. It's all about a call for government support. But the first thing that she said was that her husband, the late Constable Daniel Usu, actually dropped her off at work on that fateful day when he was shot by the two armed robbers somewhere at Lapaz. He said after dropping her, and then he left to his workplace. Then she would later get information that her husband has actually been shot. All she's saying is that they need government support and that they have 6 children. And then at this point, she's miserable at this point, and that she cannot take care of these 6 children all alone. So she's begging the public, she's pleading and calling on the Ghanaian, public and all meaningful Ghanaian, all philanthropists to come to her aid to be able to raise the children that Constable Daniel Owusu left behind. It's a sorrowful, scene here at the Tesano police station, Roland.
Of this police officer, we all know the circumstances, the sad circumstance under which he was shot and killed by some armed robbers. So family, friends and the police service observing 1 week of his passing, and his wife there essentially calling for support, calling on government, on all of us to reach out and help, because the man left behind 6 children. Obviously 6 is a huge number that she alone cannot handle, and so she's calling for support there. Maxwell Agbaba is on the ground. There will be more on this report later on in our program.